Alright, what's up everyone? Duquesne23 here with Forge Hub, and today we're taking a look at the map called Origins. Now, this is created for free-for-all, so if you want to just grab a group of friends and jump in and have some fun on a very asymmetrical type of map, feel free to, download this map and check it out, and of course that will be in the description down below if you didn't know. And so let's just go ahead now and jump in and check out all the detail that these forgers have created. So just from the start, I love the eerie feeling of this map. It's just, look at this, the details on the, I guess, what would this be? Just some sort of structure. It's not really a dam. I guess there is a little waterfall right here, but just, the concrete structure with the lights and the algae and all that type of stuff. It looks so cool. I love how they, created this in the way it looks. And I also love the rings off into the distance. The background aesthetics on this are great as well. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just walk in and just start looking around at all the detail here. Now, there is a wasp on this map, although I don't know if I would want to fly it around. This is a fairly small map, and of course, FFA, if there's enough, other players, you're going to get shredded like crazy. So you got to be very careful flying that wasp around if you do reach it in time. Love the just details of these lights here, just shining, as well as the other boxes and stuff like that. Look at all this. I love the background aesthetics of this. It's nothing super complicated, but it's just, if it has a nice feel, a nice tone to it, with this sort of swirling, different colored type of thing over here, and the lighter colored over here with, what is that, a frigate or something up there? That's pretty neat. Love it. Love having the UNSC ships and stuff like that around. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just looking in on here, I love what they did with this little pathway right here. They incorporated this little low-lying area. Of course, if people walk in this area a whole lot, it will get beat down, and it's lower than what the sides are, and so that's pretty cool. They did a great job with that type of stuff there. So let's go ahead and keep going around the outside edge, and then we'll move in towards the center eventually. It looks like it got some little drop pod type of things there. We got a BR and stuff. Look at the inside of this right here. See, look at that. That's a great looking skylight right there. You got some vegetation growing in from the skylight. Looks good. Love the wires. Are there any pipes? Are there any pipes? We need pipes a part of this. I guess this could be a big pipe. But yeah, so it looks like we got a lift from going down below right there. We got computer terminals and everything like that. What is this right here? Is this just a prison cell for people who are doing bad things? But yeah, so let's go ahead and keep moving. We'll go to the spot down below here in a second. But first, I just kind of want to keep looking around over here. Let's go down these stairs around the outer edge. Oh, so this doesn't go down right here. You got to jump over and drop down. Okay, so this keeps coming around here. Looking good. I'm guessing you can't go into the beach because this, the base is actually lifted off of it, which makes sense. I got to try to limit the people. Where does this launch you to? Okay, so it just launches you. Oh, maybe it launches up there and stuff like that. So before we keep going, let's go ahead and look into the center of the building now. Looking good. I love the just extra little details that they put right here on this. They could have kept it blank, but no, they kept details there, as well as changing up things on here. If you notice, they change up the walls, like what I was saying. You got this type of dark grime, the dark floor here, goes up to the stairs, goes to the lighter type of floor. Now that we're going inside the building, it sticks with the lighter floors, but it has, the walls that we got, the concrete walls, we got this metal structure type of thing here. Then we got this nice little strip right here that they separated, and of course up top as well, to kind of, just make it a little bit different. It looks really nice. They did a great job with that. Ooh. Oh, what do we got? Look at this, everyone. We got a pipe. We got a pipe. If you have a pipe, 10 out of 10, bam. But yeah, this is absolutely great. Love what they, did. Oh, more pipes. There we go. But they did a great job having that UNSC feel on this base, this is supposed to be like if UNSC found a new relic site. That's what the backstory of this map is. Let's go and go up there, check the lift, see how good it is, and it's great. We got a grapple. I didn't see that on the ground earlier. Very nice. So let's go ahead and jump up here. Looking at it, we got more equipment, more things scattered throughout everywhere. So are we able to drop through down here? Well, I guess you can. I'm trying to see if it's on the edge. That's maybe a little rough if you drop down there. And man, I love the aesthetics of all these like different things that they decided to put out here, like these little, you know, with the pipes, with these containers or whatever they are supposed to be. They did a great job with all that type of stuff. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be moving more on the outside over here. We'll go off that lift here just to see where it goes. Oh, love the rock, like connected to the bottom of this. That's really nice. I like that. A little interesting idea there. So this goes all the way up top. Okay, so this launches you up towards the sniper. Now you can, of course, drop down to the different platforms here, which is crazy looking relic site, I guess is what they would call it. This is very nice. Love this so much. Also, I want to say, I'm not sure if the video is a little bit dark. I tried brightening it up and I have no idea why sometimes. It may just be Halo. Sometimes all of a sudden my video is darker than what other times are. I don't have a clue why. I don't know if settings consistently change or anything like that, but like sometimes it's darker than what it actually is on, you know, in what it is on previous videos. So it's very weird. Oh man, look at this, having the algae and the stuff growing down from the top. That looks so good right there. That looks amazing. Just love that right there. Love that. Okay, so it's pretty dark back here. Not much light, but then we get a little bit over here. Okay, let's go check this out. It looks like we have an underground section. It goes up a lift. We'll go up that lift and see where we go. Okay, we go to the top middle here. We'll go ahead and hold off on checking out the middle just yet. Let's continue to the outside. I know there is a bottom area, but let's go ahead and just continue the outside real quick. Love how the algae is like growing on all these walls and stuff like that. What is this right here? Is this just like maybe a spawn room? But we got a noob cube, so that's nice. We got a noob cube. Yeah, so remember this is for FFA. So it's, while, you know, I believe this, whenever I was doing B-roll fly through, this connects to there. So let's go ahead and drop down and go down this bottom area here. But yeah, remember this is FFA. Okay. Can I not get up there? That kind of slid there. Is it not a normal? Oh no, it is a normal. I guess it's just the angle I was on that. Gosh, it's dark in here. I would like maybe another light in here. It's dark in here even for me right now. But look at this. This is a nice, oh man, look at this. Like this looks so good right here. This looks fantastic. Great job. I'm going to go ahead and keep staying up top for right now. Just because of the fact that I want to, oh, well, I guess I can't stay up top. It drops down immediately, goes back down to where we were. And what is this right here? It's just a nice little grate. And I guess you can go ahead and climb up, get up here, and be able to get up to the wasp up here as well. So very nice. Can I get over here? I can. Okay, very neat. Can I continue all the way up? Although it's not really too smart to continue all the way up, you know, just because you are a sitting duck up here. But it would be kind of neat to get a sniper and come up here. Maybe you can do some work with that. So I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead now, I guess, check out the center and look at all the detail of just the vegetation and the stones and just all that type of stuff. They did such a great job on this map with a lot of vegetation detail, especially the algae. I love the algae has the layers like that, just because of the fact that like there's a crease in the rock right there, or in the wall and the stone, whatever you want to say. So it's like the algae building into that crease and then coming down from the crease there. I love the way that looks. I love the way it looks. So here's the center. Man, this is ominous looking. We got tree roots coming through the edges of here. We got a burnt tree right there. And more tree roots, broken pieces all around. This looks absolutely fantastic. They did such a great job with the aesthetics of this map. And can you get to up there from down here? I'm not sure if you could get to it from the middle here, of course, except for that bridge over there. And of course the upper sections on the sides. but it looks like you aren't able to get to it from the bottom. Good to know. And yeah, look at this. This just looks great with it's like a burnt tree, and the roots are coming down. They're breaking through some of the rocks and everything, causing rubble to go around. This is absolutely fantastic. Did such a great job with this map. If you do want to check it out, the bookmark link will be in the description down below, so be sure to check it out there. Thank you everyone for coming out. Subscribe for more Halo Infinite map features and walkthroughs like this, because I love looking at all the detail. These forgers spend so much time on creating these maps, so I want to look at all the detail and to give inspiration to other people who are making maps. They could take ideas from something, they find something they like in another map, and they're like, oh, I would really like to incorporate that on my map. So that's one reason why I like doing these walkthroughs, to get people ideas and inspiration for their own maps. So thank you everyone for coming out. Appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one. And remember, let's forge a new Halo.